Hello, humans of the earth, and thank you for joining us on this wonderful day. My name is Heidi,
And my name is Dana.
and this is Fun Times with Dana and Heidi.
Today we will be discussing some of the latest positive news stories, but first we have our wonderful and very appreciated tweet of the week. So this tweet comes from @emon2x, and I think that would be a great alternative for Elon Musk's next son. And
Yeah.
the tweet says this. It says, "Y'all go," and honestly, I sent this to Heidi, and we both related so much to it.
Yeah, because, okay, no hate towards the people who go to the beach to suntan and, be in their, bathing suit bikinis and, sun tanning. But if you're gonna be in a near body of water with me, you're gonna get in the body of water and go underneath and wear your goggles, for sure.
Yes. I remember going to the pool back when we could go to the pool, and I would just have my dorky little goggles and stuff. I could practically just have a snorkel and flippers while I'm at it. But I had my little goggles, flippers while I'm at it. But I had my little goggles and stuff, and everyone else was just in bikinis, and they're all posing and just sunbathing. And that wouldn't even work for me, just because of the fact that I sunburn way too easily and it's impossible for me to tan because I'm just gonna come out
Red
looking
lobster.
yeah, it's just not gonna be good. So you know what? I'm not there to be cute. If I'm gonna go to the beach or to the pool, I'm there to have a fun time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And so therefore I'm not gonna be posing for Instagram, and instead I'm gonna have some fun in the sun with my goggles. In the words of Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj, look like I'm going for a swim. I didn't say look like I'm going for the tan. Look like I'm going for a swim, in the words of the generous queen.
Yeah, and those Instagram pictures don't mean anything to me unless you're having fun. And fun to me is being in the pool and hanging out and actually swimming.
Yes.
Just saying. Yeah, well, that was our wonderful tweet of the week, and that brings us to our first news story. And this first news story revolves around my favorite queen.
Who's your favorite
It's
queen?
Lizzo.
Oh my god, actually?
Saying Truth Hurts.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I listened to her album. It was really good. I used to be, obsessed with her,
I
and
love
now I,
music.
I'm a casual stan, and I love it. I love to see it.
You've turned into Chloe X Halle's stan.
Yes, I'm not going back anytime soon, honey. I'm sorry, but the vocals and the production is just too much. Same amount of talent and such a great message to her audience. And I love her just as much, They're both just such great people.
Yeah, and she always preaches being positive, helping out others. And you can't just preach without practicing what you preach.
Uh-huh.
So Lizzo has given meals all over California to essential workers, and people are calling it Lunch on Lizzo, and I think that's so cute.
That's such a catchy name too. My little group, Lunch on Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
It just works, it works.
Yeah. And it's not just a one-time thing. For her. I was looking at articles, and there were countless articles of different hospitals and all these frontline workers. So it wasn't just one hospital that she donated to. She went from to La Jolla, California to San Diego, and she's been giving hundreds of meals out to these essential workers. And what she said was, the least I can do is give you guys some lunch, and that is so cute, so cute.
Aw, that's so nice. I love that.
It's so nice, because she has great music and a great heart.
Aw, I love that for her. Yeah, I think that's a really good thing. She's using, I'm pretty sure she has, a lot of money from, all the streams that she's getting and stuff. So she's using what she has to actually help people and to, help make people's lives better, especially right now. So I think it's such a great thing that she's doing.
Yeah, and I heard workers, a meal isn't their first thought in mind. It's helping others first.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's so nice of Lizzo to be giving these meals and take off their heartache, divert their attention away from all of the crazy stuff going on in the hospitals, and just focusing on some delicious food. So there we go.
Yes, I love that. Okay, moving on to our next news story, narrated by me, Dana. Heidi, have you ever taken a BuzzFeed quiz in your lifetime?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I remember BuzzFeed quizzes were like one of like my major pastimes, especially in middle school. Like when I would have like a bunch of time on my hands, I would literally just go on BuzzFeed and take random quizzes. And you know how BuzzFeed quizzes are, right? They're very strange because they take their thing that have no connection whatsoever. They're literally two separate frames, two separate universes, and I just combine them together, and it's supposed to mean something.
Collide.
When worlds collide. Like, for example, there'd be like, plan a wedding, and we'll tell you what year or something. Or it's gonna be like, pick food from a buffet, and we'll tell you what celebrity you look like. It's things that don't have any correlation. If I was in Algebra 2, I would look at the graph and be like, ma'am, there is no correlation. And there is no correlation. But you know what? The best thing about BuzzFeed quizzes is like the process of just doing them. And that's why I think I liked them so much in middle school. I don't know. But my point is that I was reading this article and it reminded me a lot about a BuzzFeed quiz, because there was recently this poll. So they surveyed 2,000 Americans, and they wanted to see if there were any differences in people's like personality, whether they preferred vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream. And it reminded me of a BuzzFeed quiz, because you would go and you would pick like foods, and they would tell you things about your personality and random things. So it kind of reminded me of that.
I see what your correlation is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So I thought this was like a cute little thing, and it was probably just like a big coincidence, but they basically took a bunch of people and they got the average of that, and the results were actually pretty interesting. So let's share them. So on average, strawberry ice cream lovers find love at 24, vanilla ice cream lovers find love at 25, and chocolate ice cream lovers find love at 26. And I feel bad.
I'll be finding love at 24, because I love strawberry
strawberry ice cream too. Strawberry ice cream had rep, I think. Like, chocolate ice cream, I do not like chocolate ice cream at all. I think it's nasty.
Really?
I don't like it. It kind of looks like poop to me. You know, it's just not a good time for me. It's gross. It's like watery. It's not a fun time. And I don't want to feature it. I don't want to for that purpose, because it's not a fun time and it's not fall into that qualification. Strawberry ice cream is fire. Okay, strawberry ice cream is so good, and vanilla ice cream. It's like a good, it's a classic, you know. But strawberry ice cream is the most superior ice cream, and there's no debating that. And above that is chocolate chip cookie dough. And then it's strawberry, and then everything else is inferior.
Yeah, Oreo. You know what? Like, what's a perk of being a strawberry ice cream lover? Is when in elementary, when kids would have their birthday and their parents would come over and bring the class ice cream, and it was a Neapolitan ice cream. So it had chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Everyone would go for chocolate and or vanilla. Usually how it would be was the first in line was chocolate, then second would be vanilla, and then last no one wanted strawberry.
Yeah, no one wants
everyone
strawberry.
Who loved strawberry got extra. So just
in the words of Donald Trump, we are the silent majority, okay? You never hear from the strawberry lovers, but today we come and we reign the earth, okay? And oh goodness, I did not expect my mind to make up that joke, but here we are. It's there, it's in the recording, and I'm not gonna edit it out. Fantastic. So here's some other information that they found. So strawberry ice cream lovers like me and Heidi like doing laundry, like sci-fi movies, and listen to jazz. And those are all very like strange things. Yeah. But I agree with them like to a mild degree. Like, yeah, sure. You know, Like, okay, I agree. Sure.
Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate
Yeah,
it.
I don't hate it. I mean, yeah, because this next things I do definitely disagree with. Next things I do definitely disagree with. So, vanilla ice cream lovers are introverted. They like dogs. They like washing dishes better than doing laundry, which is a no for me. That's a no for me. I'm on Shark Tank, and it's a no, okay? I reject the offer. And are night owls. And as Heidi and I previously discussed, I am on a boomer schedule, and I am
Yes,
an
you were on a
night
boomer.
owl in any form. I get tired so easily. I'm like a grandma with cats. Okay. And so I disagree with that. Even though I do like vanilla ice cream, but it's just not it for me. And
Chocolate, so I can relate to a few of these points to some degree, but I wouldn't say all of them.
yeah.
I love all of them. You know?
Yeah, I just hate chocolate. I do not agree with that at all. I don't like it. It's no, I don't. I'm sorry. It's not for me. It's a no from me. Yes, it's disgusting. I don't know. Extroverted, they like rom-coms, and I hate rom-coms with a burning passion. Rom-coms are disgusting. So they're extroverted, they like rom-coms. If you're into that, this is a judgment-free zone, but just reevaluate your opinions, okay? Because I'm sorry. No. Okay, and they like pop and rock music. I think that's cute. So the rest is cute. The rom-coms is a no for me, but you know what? I'm not even in that category of people anyway. So who am I to judge, okay? Rom-com your little heart. Rom-com your little heart out. Just not with me, okay? Not with me.
Rom-com your little heart out, except with me. Is Jane the Virgin a rom-com, or is it a dramedy? Because I love Jane the Virgin.
I think it's a dramedy.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so, because a rom-com, that dumb movie, what was it called? The one with Noah Centineo, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Noah Centineo!" And he was like that guy, and then there was like that hot tub scene, and then they were like pissing up.
Yeah, no.
What was it called?
I can't watch through that. I can't sit there and be comfortable.
Yeah, and be comfortable just watching two people. So you know what? That's a fast forward from me, honey. But I think it's called. It's the one where she writes the letters and the little sister she sends
to all the boys I loved before.
That one. Oh my god. Ugh. I hate that. Everyone's like, oh my god, Noah Centineo is so hot. And I just can't. I have to disagree. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can't. I couldn't stand the movie. Like, throughout. I'm not saying that Noah Centineo is a bad person. Like, don't. Well, no, he's not, like, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I'm saying that, no, he's not, like, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. I'm saying that I don't like his character, because his character, I literally despise. He had the biggest ego I had ever seen in my life, and I could not stand him. I just couldn't stand him. I don't know, the only his face, and that is all. Okay, if you took all that away and replaced him with some scrawny guy, nobody would like him, because his personality is garbage.
We're about to lose a lot of listeners.
You know what? I know that I'm a very strong, opinionated female, but you know what? My opinions, take everything with a grain of salt. But you know what? I don't like that man. I don't like that character. And I don't like that movie. And I don't like rom-coms. I'm sorry. And that is all. Moving on to our next segment. It is Dana's Science Talks, featuring another round of me and my opinions. But this is all facts, so don't worry. So, and all female...
No more opinions.
No more opinions. You can rest now. You can take a nap now. So, an all-female high school robotics team in Afghanistan has created a ventilator model that will help thousands of COVID-19 patients where they live, so their homeland, because there's a lack of ventilator machines there. So basically, they all came together and they invented this ventilator. And usually, like, I know that maybe here in the U.S. and in other countries, $20,000. But this one only cost them $700 to make. And I think that's a huge difference. And you know what? I think it would really help in like countries that have poorer economies or like more unstable like healthcare, I don't know, programs. And I think that it would really, really benefit them, especially healthcare, I don't know, programs. And I think that it would really, really benefit them, especially with this whole thing going on now. And I'm sure that testing is running behind, and there's a lot of cases just because of like the sheer amount of people living in those areas. So I think that's really, really benefit them, and I think it's such a great invention. So basic later, and it's lightweight, and it's powered by batteries that can run for 10 hours. And their design was partially based on an MIT blueprint. So they kind of like drew ideas from there, and then they made it their own. And also they had a little bit of help in doing that just so they could help make their product like the best that it can be. So they received guidance and support from robotics experts and professors at Harvard, which I think is really cool. And so they finished their invention, and Afghanistan's Minister of Health was really proud of them, and they applauded their invention, and waiting on the approval from the World Health Organization to start using that, in their communities and in their region. And so I love to see it, all female high school robotics team owning the world and just serving minds, serving brains, and I love it.
Like you said, the original price was $20,000. I'm not sure how they did that.
I'm not sure how they did that either, girl. They're just geniuses. That's all there is to it.
They really are.
Yeah, and I was doing more. Oh, sorry. They have what? They have what?
Oh, I was saying how since it costs $700, it'll definitely help the hospital bill.
Yeah,
it won't cost that much to operate.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you. And I was reading more about like this group of like high school, like this robotics team specifically, and they had also like won an award for another amazing thing that they did, and it was basically like a machine, dirty water from clean water. And you know what? They're out here living their best life. The amount of brain and talent and intelligence, I could never. And I love it. I love female empowerment and traditionally male careers, and I love to see it.
Oh yes. The future is female. I'm telling you.
I saw that in a pencil case, and I wanted to get it. I might get it later. I don't know. I think it's cute.
You should get it. I should get it. You will get it.
I will get it. I'll get it at Target.
Still waiting for the. Yes, get it at Target. Mm-hmm. Wait, so this is still being currently waited on the World Health Organization, right?
Yeah, like they already finished everything. They're just waiting on approval from the World Health Organization so that they can start like actually using it and be certified, and not just like go around giving unapproved ventilators, you know what I mean? Like even if they work, they go around giving unapproved ventilators, you know what I mean? Like even if they work, they have to get it approved.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's totally fine. They're on the road to success because they've already been. That does not make any sense. Cut that out. Moving on. Moving on. We have my help. I'm bored segment, and me and Dana had the very, very honor of working with. I'm gonna sneeze.
But you.
Okay, never mind.
Was that the sneeze or was that you laughing? Oh, you sneeze like a little baby elephant, like just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's not me. Okay, well, so ignore that. We had just a tickle in my nose, but me and Dana had the honor to volunteer for Luv Michael, and Luv Michael is a non-profit organization based to autistic adults who have aged out of the government support system. And throughout this volunteering journey, I first found out about it through my friend Juliana. And we did this Zoom meeting with one of the workers there, and they were educating us on the topic because education is key to everything. So, gotta get educated first. We learned that a lot of autistic adults are usually unemployed or underemployed, which means they aren't really given meaningful work and given to their fullest potential. So that's really sad. Another thing that really like mind boggled me was that the suicide rate for 100% higher in autistic adults than in regular human beings, and that is really sad.
Yeah,
that's really sad. But we are trying to change that. So at Luv Michael, the autistic adults who are employed are called granologists, and they make amazing granola, and it's super healthy too. It's non-GMO, organic, all that. And it's a really, really good program. But due to the coronavirus in New York City, they were like the epicenter at one point. Now it's Texas, but that's something else. But because of the coronavirus, they were forced to close down their shop for a long time. So obviously for safety reasons and all that stuff. But now we need to give them jobs. And if you guys are really interested in doing any of this, you can become a virtual volunteer to advocate for the cause like we are. Because, the more people who know about it, the more people who are able to advocate for it and make it global. Or if you do not want to virtually volunteer and donate your time, you can also monetarily donate, and we will give you all those links in the description below. Dana, you can have this if you want.
Yeah, definitely. So I started the Luv Michael Volunteering program. I think I started it last week. And so all the staff have been like super nice and super friendly throughout the whole process. And honestly, like doing the virtual volunteering program through Luv Michael, I found it to be like really easy and really simple because most of the tasks that they allow text people about the cause, post about it on social media, etc., and just like attend meetings occasionally.
Yeah.
And honestly,
now.
Yeah, and the majority of those things are things that teenagers already do, and you're getting hours for it. Like, you're literally getting volunteer hours for it that you can use. Like, for example, if you're part of, like, or student council, or if you're doing the IB program and you need NYP service or CAS, you can get started on all of that early, and you can do it in a very, very simple way through the Luv Michael volunteering program. And it's a short program, and it's just really simple to do. Everyone's so nice and supportive. And
Yeah.
it's just really simple to do. Everyone's so nice and supportive. And
Yeah.
I totally recommend it.
Yeah, and one thing to note about this, and me and Dana both noticed this, it is very organized. They have a plan for everything. And me and Dana, we have tried to volunteer in different types of organization. We were kind of lost as to where to start. But the really nice thing about Luv Michael is they guided you through every step of the way. They were always there for you, and they respond very quick. So if you have any questions, you ask them, and they respond to you ASAP. And it's for such a good cause too, because everyone deserves an equal shot at life, and autistic adults, they're just not. So we just need to change that as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you.
Yes, and also during this pandemic, we can also take online classes, and I've actually been taking a few, such as a social media marketing class, which is really cool. And I want to try photography in Spanish. So, have you been taking any online courses, Dana?
Yeah, I've been taking right now I'm actually taking like these pre-med courses, so it's kind of like a week-long thing. And it's basically where like Harvard students, they teach you about, there's like different levels. There's a level 1 and level 2, but since I'm a rising sophomore and I'm a baby, then I'm gonna do the level 1 instead, because I'm probably not gonna understand, because I haven't taken chemistry yet, so I'm probably not gonna understand like the level 2 stuff.
True.
Yeah, I haven't taken chemistry, so it's like that's why I decided to go with stuff.
True.
Yeah, I haven't taken chemistry, so it's like that's why I decided to go with the level 1 stuff, because they were going like really into depth about chemistry stuff that I did not know about. I was like, you know what, let's just be safe. And so I found it really interesting so far, and the staff are so helpful and nice, and I really, really love it. And it's a great way for me to like go deeper into my passions and really just learn more, just like for fun. And I'm also going to be taking my theoretical driving classes soon. And that's all online, so that's gonna be fun. Dana on
Stay
the
off
road.
the roads.
Yeah.
Stay off the roads, guys.
Stay off the roads. I'm probably just gonna, the only time I'm probably gonna like drive is when I have to take this Dana on the road. Hopefully I don't crash. I think I'll be fine. But yeah, and those are some of the classes that I've taken. There's also a bunch of free classes that you can take on platforms like EDX and Skillshare.
And Coursera.
So, yeah. So I found out the other day I found for like my science Olympiad, because that's one of like the activities that I do. So I found a class on there that was about like the is it muscuskeletal? I think it's musculo. I'm not sure. The muscular and skeletal system, and I found that super helpful. And there's like a ton of classes on there. You can a ton of classes on there. You can browse all day. They're literally about anything and everything. And I had a lot of fun doing that. I also did a little bit of Skillshare. If you're into art, they have a ton of art classes, and also creative writing if you want to like write a novel or do something like that. And they also have like these really cute like lifestyle classes. So there's a class on how to live sustainably. There's a class on how to be minimalistic. There's a class on how to rearrange like your house to make it like good energies and stuff like that. And I just think that it's really, really cute, and I like that too. And also, this is the last one. I was taking a free trial for this language learning platform called Babbel, because I was trying Duolingo, but it wasn't really.
I tried Babbel.
Yeah, I was trying Duolingo, but I wasn't like getting much out of it in terms of like just general fluency and memorization. And so I tried Babbel, and I got like a student free trial thing, and it lasted for 1 month. And so I went ahead and I did that, and they give you everything is based off of like this official like language system that determines like your fluency. So like there's different levels, and they use it in places like Canada and all these other places. I'm sure they use it everywhere, but I don't know. So
That's very nice. That's cool.
So you take courses, and they'll give you like a little certificate of what you learned at the end, and it teaches you how to like read and write and speak the language, and it teaches you like it teaches you very, very well. I think context, and it's like actively trying to like get you used to the sound of whatever language it is that you're learning. I was learning French at the time, so I had a lot of fun with that, and I thought that was really cute. So you can try out any of those courses, and I think you'll have a great time.
Yeah, you'll have a great time. And speaking of free online courses, Exposure Camp. And this is a free camp, so you don't have to pay any money. And it is intended for high school students, but anyone can join. Like, you can be 10 years old and you can still join the camp and just try it out, because you are going to be exposed to flying and all the theoretical stuff about that. It is going to be from August 10th through August 15th. I'm pretty sure it's virtual. It is virtual. I know it's virtual. I'm sorry about that. And professionals from all around the world and all around the industry are going to be present. So you'll have a chance to ask them questions. And these people they're actually from the aviation industry. So if you want to learn how to fly a plane and get ready to feel your aviation passion, email them at aviationexposurecamp@gmail.com, and their Instagram is aviationexposurecamp. And we will also put more information in the description. I'll provide you guys some links, or you can check out our Instagram, in which we will be posting about it, and their Instagram. So yeah, go check that out if you're interested in flying a plane, because pilots, gotta hand it to you, it's a tough job, and these people are here to help you, and it's free, so go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, that's such a unique class to take too. Like, can you imagine literally putting a plane in the sky? It's wild.
It's hard, and you know what? I feel like the industry of online classes is so drenched in fee and all that stuff, and that's totally cool too. But I feel like it's harder to find an aviation camp, for flying planes. I feel like that's harder to look for.
No, yeah, I totally agree with you. It's just like a niche thing, and I think that for people that really want to go into this for the future, I think it's like a really great opportunity. Yes.
Go ahead, Dana. Take it away with your Indian matchmaking.
Yes. So, okay. So now we're going to transition to some ways that you can occupy your quarantine with a way that is not very productive, but very, very entertaining. And so there is this new show on Netflix, and it's called Indian Matchmaking. And my mom was the one that started watching it, and she told me that it was really good. And so usually, I'm very picky with my shows, and I don't really find things that I really like, Joe. I don't know. This one, it doesn't measure up to Indian matchmaking. The drama and like it's just so entertaining. It literally had me like yelling at the TV. Like I was so passionate about this show. I definitely recommend it. It's a TV show. It's so good. I love it. I haven't finished TV show. It's so good. I love it. I haven't finished it. So nobody spoiled the end for me, but I'm like midway through it and I love it. And I just think it's, you know, it's a cute concept. You learn a lot about the Indian culture and I just love it. The show has like subtitles. So they talk like a little bit in Hindi sometimes, but it has subtitles for that. But the large majority of it is in English. Oh my God. It's so good. Like I just love it. I love like reality kind of like drama oriented shows, except for the Kardashians. I don't like them. But like every other, except for the Kardashians, I don't like them. But like every other, too many strong opinions in one episode. Sorry, y'all. But I really like those like dating type shows because I think I get a good laugh out of it, and I think they're just so
funny. I will say they're funny.
They're funny. Like 90 Day. I literally get. It's Dana, so funny.
Dana, you're making me want to watch Indian matchmaking ASAP. So as soon as this recording's over, I'm going to hop onto Netflix and look at that.
Yes, hop onto Netflix and go watch yourself some Indian matchmaking. I love it. It's great. And you should watch it. Heidi, will you take it away with our watch it? Heidi, will you take it away with our motivational quotes?
Yeah, okay, so this motivational quote fits in perfectly with where we are at right now, full of change, and this is what Alan Watts said. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Because right now we are going through lots of changes. We have to wear masks now. We have to be a lot more cautious. We can't go out safely. Well, some of us can, but a lot of us are not able to do that. So to make sense out of this, I'm just gonna accept it. Like I'm not gonna go against it. I'm not gonna argue with the fact. So what Alan Watts said was great because you could just embrace it, deal with it, and accept it, and just wear your mask. And yes, take it as you wish, but that's how I put it. I took it as masks.
Yeah, if people are personally, but it would help save many lives and keep everyone else safe. And it's literally so simple as literally just putting a piece of cloth over your face. For how long can you be in the grocery store? An hour? 30 minutes? It's not that long. It's not a big deal. Just seeing people with bandanas. Wear a bandana if you don't have a mask. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not infringing on your rights. It's not infringing on your freedom. It's there to protect you and other people. And if the entire world was not wearing a mask, then if the entire world was not wearing a mask, then we would be in a lot more danger of, you know, having droplets everywhere. Just nasty stuff. So wear your mask, do it for the safety of others and for the safety of yourself. And please just listen to what the CDC says, what the World Health Organization says. It's not just a flu. It's not just some virus. It's Miss Rona. It's the coronavirus. And it's a big deal, and you need to listen to what the government is telling you. And that is all.
And with that being said, thank you so much for listening to our spicy and flavorful commentary.
This was a very spicy episode. I did not expect it to be this spicy. And that was all on my behalf. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone with my strong opinions about romantic comedies and Noah Centineo. You know what? And chocolate ice cream as well. You know what? But I have no regrets. Take it as you will. You know, I'm sorry if I offended you, but my opinions are my opinions. And that is all.
Yes. Yeah, we still love you even though you may not like strawberry ice cream. But go ahead. You may not like strawberry ice cream. But go ahead and visit our website to read about more of today's stories. And make sure to follow us on Instagram for updates at FunTimesWDH. That is FunTimes, W as in water, DH. From there, we post lots of updates, sneak peeks, and go ahead, go for it. So thank you guys so much. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.